Howdy, howdy. This is Blue Otter, and today we are playing Hotel Architect. I don't think anybody is playing with that, so we can get rid of that one. What I'd also like to do is replace it and put down have two waters there, because people have been complaining about wanting some water. So see, that can go there. That looks like they also want some place to sit. Gosh, these people are needy. Yeah, I know. We don't have... What we can do is I'm going to put in just simple says stairs right here. Okay, and the reason I'm going to do that, and we're going to pause, we're going to go up here. Now I've got to get the foundation built. And if I can do a foundation even just like right here. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to add an elevator right there. We have a wall here and a wall here. And we can take out those stairs. And before I actually let them go, we're going to have to do an air conditioner, because I guarantee you, even though there's nothing up there, everyone's going to want to go up there. So we do that. And then we can send them on their way. Oh, I've got a little water thing right there. Okay. But the other thing is, it's going to be like 144,000, I believe, to floor the entire foundation. This is the entire size. We're going to expand that up. How do you get a water machine to a water? It literally is a spigot. So I think what I want to do first is set up like a small arcade room upstairs. Honestly, we could, if we do this, we could decommission this room, decommission this room, decommission this room. Those are two side by side. We can bring in. Yeah, I know. People are going to complain because it's loud. And then have them remove those and that. And they're really going to complain about this. Okay, so here is another one. Oh, look at that. We got 2 stars. We'll go check that out in just a second. These 2 rooms became available. We're gonna remove that wall. Remove both of those and the TV. Also remove both doors. Grab this. Copy. Right is... yeah. For the air conditioning, we'll go ahead and add one right there. Actually, rather than having it right there, I think I'm gonna have it be right there. Did I not get... hold up. What is temperature? Yeah, it's hot in here. Why do these rooms not have air conditioning? Yeah, I've got you an air conditioner there. Yeah, okay. There's that. Yeah, so we're getting more and more of the sporties. All right, let's go back and look at that. Now, even though I got 2 stars, you'll notice it only went up 1 star. That's only because you can only go up or down 1 star. So if I have 2 stars, it doesn't make my hotel a 2-star. It moves, if that's higher than what I had it before, it will move it up 1. If it was lower, so if I was a 5-star and I got a 2-star, it would lower me down from a 5-star to a 4-star. But because I was 0 stars, it raised me, and I got 2 stars on my critic review, it raised me to a 1-star. Okay, so the cleanliness, perfect. So my 2 cleaners are doing a fantastic job. I have no seating. Staff experience, temperature is fantastic. Attractiveness is another thing I need to work on. The gym, 5 stars across the board. That is exactly what I want to see. Entertainment could do better. But we're gonna work on that. I got a handful of stuff I want to do. We're gonna pause real quick because this room just became available, and so did this room. And what that means is that I can delete these things. And then we'll take this room and we copy it right there. Now, since these are backpackers, why sporty? Oh, because my room. Okay. So the reason is sporties are going to start arriving when my hotel does get to 2 stars. So like up here on here, it said like this was required. A gym was required for 2 stars. So I got the gym. I got the 2 stars. Sporties also need to have 2 stars. So now that I've got my 1 star, I need a critic to come in, give me at least another 2-star rating, and then I'll start getting sporties in. But you can see the backpackers have no problem with being in here. Honestly, this is the reason why I had this as being so big. But I don't mind keeping it because maybe it's actually keeping some of these other rooms thing. And I might, you know, I might up on the top floor, I might have a little bit of space where I can put these in, and I'll throw. Why do y'all throw your Okay, here's what we're gonna do though. We're going to single item, delete. Okay, so we can move this over here. And for the bathroom, we're gonna have a wastebasket here. So maybe people actually put their stuff in there instead of on the floor. Hold on, who is this? This is Elizabeth Snowflake. Okay, do I have... it looks like they are all done for right now. No, they're not. Oh, because I don't have a door here? Copy. Okay, apparently I need maybe to add the door right here. Okay, now they just need to finish adding all the rest of the stuff. That's gonna give me that room. Oh, here's my critic. Yeah, these cleaners are on the ball. There's 2 stars. So now what that means is that my people, well, actually, I'm going to give my cleaners, because they are killing it right now, they are going to get a raise. Okay, I would like... Yeah, we've got 100,000. I'm gonna come up here and we're gonna do... Right here, let's have... It maybe be like right here. We'll cross this one off. And then I would like to have this archway. Or hold on. No, we're gonna do an archway right here. This might eventually get replaced, but for right now... There. Okay, so to paint, we're gonna have... Can I do something? Yeah, we'll do like this. And then for the walls, we will have this one. Gotta wait for them to finish. Two more. One more. There we go. Then up here, we'll continue with that for lack of a better option. And then for the floor, we'll continue with that. Now over here, I want to have some seating. So this is a really nice seating arrangement. And then what do I have? Do I have anything for... I think that's just all I've got. So we're gonna do nice table right there. And then what else can we do? Oh, we can do like a thing of water right there. And we'll have some air conditioning. Because they are going to complain that it is too hot. And then I'll be able to get rid of this and I can do something else here. Tiniest little space. Ceiling, where is it? There they are. I might move like all the food and the food stand or the food over here. Yeah, and then they can... How... Did I do... You know, it'd be even better. I'm changing my mind on this. If we just do this, hold on. We have that, door, same archway we put right there. Delete that. Okay, now... Right there, and we have... Right there. Move that right there, couch here. And then we can do... We'll have a cactus right there. Then what we can do is then we can do... Two stars again. Here we're gonna have, this is the only structure that we're gonna have for this. A single hallway. Okay. Oh, yeah. Then we need to have... Here. This air conditioning unit can go right there. It is not too... It cannot be that hot. Don't stand over there then. That. Okay, so they've got like 8 right there. All right, y'all ready for this? We're gonna take this. We're going to copy this room, go up a floor, rotate, I just need these to not be... There we go. Can we... I don't think I have to go back down. Copy. There we go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, so we're going to come over here. And this hallway, we're going to actually do the night. And we will have... Oh, hold on. Can we do something like, yeah, like that? Yeah, they went through all of those. So here is for... What we do need to do is I need to do... Can I do... Yeah, we're going to move this over here. Yeah. So we're doing that so that I can actually give them windows. All right, so if we have a window, yeah, you do this little tiny thing. I'm tempted to do this one. Which, yeah, I think that's gonna be, it gives me a +2. Or that one gives me a +1. This one gives me a +3 though. +2, yeah. I think this one's gonna be the one I'm gonna go with. Dude, y'all missed one. There we go. Don't let it be said I didn't do the least I could do. And then they can have a nice big window right there. And 2 big windows right there. What I need to start doing though is I need to... Yeah, we can delete zones. So when these rooms empty out, I need to empty them out. 17, so I could do that. Which means we can delete those 2 items, and I can raise those all the way up. No, this. Oh, I've got a wall that didn't get painted. Okay, let's pull in the big boys. Now, I probably should hold on, I need the 2x4. So what we'll do, we're gonna pause this. Okay, that's the laundry room. So if we have just that, and then we could honestly have that doorway. And then we can just copy this room and put it right there. Look at that. The entire floor is booked. I believe, yeah, they're done. I just need to pull the cord on these guys. And I probably could stand to hire maybe a couple more cleaners. Yeah. Hobby Misswell. They are all taking turns. Hold on, let's go down to at least 2. Dan Detergent has a bad temper. Clean, Slacker, but Bright. Yeah, we'll do that. And Cleaner. But she's positive, so we'll keep her. Okay, upgrades. Let's also go ahead and upgrade my staff. Speedy builders would also be helpful. What I could see doing is having like a whole bar like right up here. And then having the kitchen be maybe right here. Or no, I could have the kitchen be like right here. Okay, if we do that, we probably need this. This is 4. If it's 32, it's 4 by 8. Yeah, they are all waiting. Yeah, they want a restaurant. Oh, he's looking for the restaurant. I haven't built one yet. That's what I need to get the third floor though. So you know what? Oh, here we go. We can dezone this one. I think we just ripped the band-aid off. We're going to remove walls. We can remove this wall and this wall and this wall. This wall and this wall. Delete those. We're gonna go in. We're just gonna get this because I just want to get this done. Let's also go ahead and delete those two items. We'll put in a big couch right there. And let's fast forward. Got me down to 30 rooms. Two stars. And there we go. There we go. Look at that. I mean, we've already got them all filled up, and sporties. I mean, backpackers can use them, but value of 10,000 versus a value of 58. I'm kind of thinking what I might do is I might actually remove these back rooms. So that would only leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of the backpacker rooms. This right there. There. Oh, did I not? I guess that used to be a thing that they must have fixed. It used to be you could actually put in the air conditioner units and they would not require the builders, but I guess they fixed that. Okay, so if we have these and I plug in my mouse because the battery is about to die. Okay, so if we have that there, I'm thinking we have the doorway right here. So what we're gonna have is, actually we'll take this down, remove that wall. So, because that can be some bar seating. We're gonna have a nice big bar right here. I think have the bar over here. Should we have the, no, I think we're gonna have the bar here. We'll have, it'd be nice to have it where they could come in here, I think. It's just debating where I want the restaurant, the first restaurant to be. You know, while we're thinking of it, that let me just at least, let me get these guys up and building this floor. See, it's so much faster than what I did in the first episode. Okay. So we can... I'm gonna slow it down a little bit. Okay, we have snacks machine, soda. The irony in the fact that we're literally gonna have... I think having the foundation here with the doorway, we'll do this one. Oh. Get rid of that. I want air conditioning. I mean, ideally, this is where it needs to be, where they go into the restaurant area. I'm torn because on the one hand, it makes sense to have the restaurant in the interior and have the kitchen over here. But on the other hand, I'm thinking. Okay, what we're gonna do, we're going to delete this. No, can't delete it because I have to have it for the foundation. We're going to have the rest of the foundation done. We're going to delete this one. So this is going to be, we're going to have the start of the restaurant. All right, but this is going to be the bar. So let's go ahead and zone this for a bar. And what we're going to do is we're going to have the drink menu. Hold on. Let's Let's at least do that so we can get some more drinks. Drink menu. Again, we're going to look at the sporties specifically. Well, we're going to look at backpackers and sporties. So like backpackers want this, sporties like that, and then we'll also get ice cream shakes. Okay. Ooh, milkshake sounds really good right now, and I might need to go out and get one. Okay, so that tells us what we need to get. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna draw two. Actually, no, we'll do this one back because I think we can do this like so. Okay. And then I need that one. I think that's it. We're gonna move both of these right there. This is gonna go, I want this on the end. And I'd like to have another counter right there. So we have got two counters. Hold on. And we're gonna have 1, 2, 3. Get rid of that one. I need that. Okay. And then we're going to have just put that right there. There. Oh, no, we're just gonna remove this one and that one. Floors. So for the bar, let's do, yeah, let's do that. For the walls, we have something possibly dark. Just like so. And then I mean, we could do that for the rest of it. We could do this one. I would like to see this one with different colors for the panels. Now you know, okay, if I've got that one that's kind of dark, let's do, and we got dark floors, let's do that to kind of lighten it up a bit. And then let's add some windows. Yeah, outside's gonna be not make any sense. But yeah, so we're gonna have a nice size bar there. Yeah, I know everyone's gonna complain about this. Air conditioning. Okay, if you don't like the heat, then... Let's get those going. They've also got the bar to do, and then once the bar gets finished being made... So this one for zone, this... Hold on, let's take out that one. Here we're gonna have walls. It needs to go to at least here. Yeah, so there. This is going to be... We're going to have to do a staff door here. And we're going to have a staff door here. And... Let's just have a staff door... Don't put the door in... Oh, they're just putting the walls in. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Right there. Is that gonna be enough? Pause. That's gonna be there. This is gonna be... I don't have a bathroom on this side, do I? Up and... I still don't have a bathroom. They have to go downstairs for that. That's fine. Kitchen, 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 kitchen. And... restaurant. Okay, so over here, we're gonna have dinner menu. We've got pea soup. We're going to come back down here with the other two meals. Pea soup. We're going to have salad. I'm going to eventually be getting more of this. We're going to also do... hamburger? Yeah, we'll do hamburger. Okay, so that tells me what I need to have down here. Right here we have... We're gonna have dishes, dishes. Can we... There. Because that's going to be getting the sink or getting the dishwashers clean. Goes there. We need... So here, we'll do that. Because we'll add sink right there. Hold on, let's move these. I think I can get away with this. Talk about wall-to-wall furniture. Okay. That also gives me a few things, because once he's... You know what? Do I have the ability to do... Hold on. We do that. Can I have that? And I still have to have this. Okay. But I can now do the larger dishes and the larger pantry items. Okay. So that's that. These are all errors because I don't have... So we're gonna have these two. Wondering if that... Is it that thing? Okay, I was like, what is that noise? Okay. Back to... Okay, so we're going to do... We can do fine dining here. One, two... And then we can also have... So basically... Yeah, we're going to do... We're going to move this back a little bit. I don't know what we're going to do in there, but we'll do something. So what I would like to have is like right here. You know, kind of out of the way, but still is... Oh, we still need... coal. I can't ever say this word. So we can have that. So I need 1, 2... So it's going to want 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. If I do that, should be enough. Actually, what if we do this? And do that. Because in here, I could actually have a bathroom. And actually, if I were to back these up one more, I could have a staff door right there that would give very easy egress between here and the back hallway. Now, in here, one of my favorite floors to have for is right here. We could do that, continue to there. And there. And then in the kitchen, do black floors and white walls. Here, no, well, that's not the color I meant to do. I meant to do here. You know what? We'll have that. A little bit of the rising heat for you. And then in here we will do could do that. No, we'll do oh, that's too busy. That's not gonna, I don't think that goes well with the tile, but we could do something like that. Or let's see, what color do they have? They have paint. Stone would be a nice option. Concrete, not going to give us what I want. Tiles. There's paint, which is all the different colors. Wood paneling would be nice. I mean, they've got this one too. That's a little too much. Let's go back to wallpaper. But we could also do something like that. This is why I think I just end up going with that. And then for seating options, do I have the ability to improve premium bedding, premium toilet? I need more for seating. Okay. Okay, we've got the drink menu, so we can, yep, see there, icy on the rocks, getting icy on the rocks right back. And in fact, we're going to give them ice cold is also going to be in there. Let's see if we can. Elizabeth Green is perhaps still my favorite. Probably need air conditioning. Okay, how is the air room in here? Let's do some air conditioning there. We'll have some windows. And let's see if we can hire back Carolyn Tipwell. Hire. And Gunther. All right, we got our people back. Look at this. I mean, they are like already slammed over there. I am going to go ahead and do the foundation here. Or I guess we've already got the foundation in there. Then, if we do staff only door. Okay, if we do. Okay. Let's go ahead and send them home. I might go back and fix some of this stuff later. But I think that's going to be good. I'm going to need to get a stairway so we can go up to the 3rd floor. So yeah, we did get all of these switched out. I was going to get rid of them, but decided to keep all these anyway. I'm thinking about moving the laundry over here. And then I can maybe extend the dining area even more. Or, you know, I think I'm going to leave it because my plan is eventually every room in this hotel is going to be for brats. This is going to be entirely a 100% brat hotel. So I could come up with one more zone for that. I mean, I could probably put a staff lounge in there. That would be... They're probably like, please let us have some place to rest. Because this is probably not enough for them, but... I also need... How are we doing on the mechanic? Mechanic looks fine. I also need to get another one of these up, probably at least every other floor. But we're going to continue with that in the next episode. So thank you for watching. Have an utterly fantastic day and see you next time.